Hey all, welcome to my video today. This is the marathon distance LTDL Longboard Stage for virtual races video, and here we have the complete plan of what I wanted to do today, as in like on the day of my marathon. I did it on 13th September 2024. So I went to ChatGPT and laid out my complete plan to ChatGPT, and it gave me some suggestions. So I would ask you to pause the video and completely read what is there on the screen. Okay. If I'm going to read out completely, it's going to take more time. Okay, but I'll lay out quickly what ChatGPT said to me. So this is the key highlights. Pre-ride nutrition, have fashionable electrolyte and sandwich. This will give you a good start before my ride. Okay. Hydration strategy, keep your intake of water 750 ml per 10 kilometers. So for every 10 kilometers, I should consume 750 ml of water. Okay. So in between the breaks, I have to have gels at 10 kilometers, at half marathon and 30 kilometers, and after 30 kilometers game totally changes, so I should increase my nutritions and my electrolytes so that I could stay in the game and my health is in check, and I'm not going beyond anaerobic capacity to VO2 max. Okay. And I have to splits do splits after 30 kilometers for every 3 kilometer or 5 kilometer, so that I stay intact in health and in my conscious, and then complete my marathon distance. This was my complete plan, and I asked ChatGPT to confirm what I wanted to do, and it confirmed me with certain things, and this was definitely self-assuring so that I could go and do this marathon. Thank you. So this is my weather report on 13th of September 2024. I checked it on timeanddate.com. Okay. So the weather was like 28 degrees Celsius in the morning, and it might go up to 38 degrees Celsius in the midday, and it might come down to 29 degrees Celsius by the end of the day. Okay. So when it is dawn and dusk, okay, the temperatures are going to be lower, and wind is going to be blowing from west at 24 kilometer per hour. So I might have a tailwind when I start my ride for half marathon, and when I make a U-turn and continue to ride to finish my marathon, there's going to be headwinds at 24 kilometers per hour. Okay. Humidity was under control, precipitation was under control. There's going to be no rains at all. So I was having quite an advantage in terms of weather, in terms of heavy rainfalls and stuff like that. But unfortunately, the headwinds is going to be very strong. So that's what I need to prepare myself in case of weather. To add more to the information that you see on the screen, every temperature that you see is actually told to be felt like 35 degrees Celsius in the midday. Okay. But unfortunately, I can totally understand from being in the tropical land for a very long time. If it is like 28 degrees Celsius, it will definitely feel like 30 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees or 3 degrees more. So if it is like 38 degrees Celsius in the midday, it's going to be feeling like 40 to 43 degrees Celsius in the midday. Because you saw the recce video of my marathon distance, we went by car for the entire marathon distance. So which says like there is no trees or there is no shade for me to take cover in between the day to rest between the marathon distance. I have to use our car, nothing else. So definitely temperatures are going to be high, and cement roads would definitely affect more heat and more than the tarmac. So yeah, it's going to be very hot when I do this marathon, and it's going to be extremely challenging. This is for my Western audience who are used to viewing temperatures in Fahrenheit. So you can go and pause the video and check it clearly. Thank you. The only challenge that I'm going to have tomorrow, and the biggest anxiety I have, is the headwinds. So I'm going to sleep with this thought. After arranging all the things that I needed and the things that I needed for the marathon distance, I went to sleep, and it was hard to sleep, and I tried my best to sleep. The environment was a little not that conducive for me to have a healthy sleep that night, so I tried my best. I had a very disturbed sleep, and I was not resting well that night. That's the truth. So I woke up, and the first thing I do when I wake up is I check my RHR and take photographs of the data from my Redmi Watch 3 Active. So I had a sleep about 4 hours and 46 minutes. My deep sleep and rapid eye movements and other data is not discussed in this video, but it's available in the app for me. I can say that those data were not that much helping for my mood. So my resting heart rate, the RHR for that particular day, 13th September 2024, was 77 beats per minute, or 77 BPM, so to say in a colloquial language. So this RHR, the resting heart rate, is very important to calculate your heart rate zones, heartbeats. Okay, so you should know your maximum heart rate to do these calculations. So I went to my blog where I have the web app in the alienkitcher.blogspot.com, and I verified the data. Here is the screenshot from alienkitcher.blogspot.com for age over 40, and it's particularly for men only. Okay, so my maximum heart rate is 178 at that time on 13th September 2024, and my heart rate zone, targeted heart rates are over here, THR, or over here. Targeted heart rates zones are here. Okay, zone 1 to zone 5. You can pause and check these data. Trust me when I say this, I always take the photographs of all the important data. One of those is SpO2, the saturation levels of oxygen present in your blood, and it was 98%. And that was pretty good for the day where I had a very poor rest and a decent sleep, or for 4 hours and 46 minutes. My stress levels on that day, 13th September 2024, early morning, was 33, and it's considered to be mild according to the Redmi Watch 3 Active calculations. I know that I had so much of performance anxiety, and I also had a little bit of chronic stress because the environment was a little bit toxic on that day, and I was constantly told that I should fall down and not able to complete the marathon, and I had people yell bad words at me before I was doing this marathon. Here is the heart rate reading taken at 5 a.m. in the morning of 13th September 2024, which is 80 BPM, and my heart rate variability HRV was at 92 milliseconds, and it was pretty good actually, and considered to be normal. And this was taken from the mobile app, and it uses your camera flash and camera to take these readings, and I always do that before my ride. My usual practice is like I wake up early before my ride. I clear my bowels by having a coffee and then doing all the chores before in the morning, get dressed, geared up with protection, and then I go for my ride. And this morning, my parents, both Pop and my mom, helped me load all the things to the car, and then I started for my marathon LTDL Longboard Stage for virtual race. It's 5:39 a.m. It's 5:39 a.m. Starting for LTDL 2024 Stage 4. Bye. Pop is assisting me. Car is ready. Bye. My pop is helping me. The flyover. When we finish the turn and get on the flyover, I have to take out my boards, have this one packet of electrolytes. I already had 3 slices of bread out of 10 packets. One packet is empty. You didn't see me there. So one packet is empty, and all I have to have this electrolyte, carry a water bottle, and start my LTDL ride. Okay. Wish me good. Thank you. Bye. Got to get down. I'll film whenever I can. Okay. This is more like about the ride, less of filming. I'll film whenever I. Yeah. Bye. We're going to stop. Wait. I'll film till the spot where we are stopping. I'm on the toll plaza. Leftல அங்கதான் உனக்கு சர்வீஸ் ரோட்ல கார் ஒதுங்கிறதுக்குலாம் இடம் இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்பாட்ல இருந்து அந்த பிரிட்ஜு கிட்ட 21.25 லெஃப்ட்ல ஒதுக்கி. ஓ நீ டோல் பிளாஸா பே பண்ணல, கொஞ்சம் பக்கத்துல இருந்தா போதும். இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் போறோம். Thanks. So we're about to start. Good luck, pa. Good luck. Bye. That's the sign. Toll plaza sign. Bye. And that's my board Woohoo on the day of my ride on 13 September 2024. It rocks some electronic skateboard wheels, which is of 83 millimeters, and it has the Chinese no brand longboard trucks of 250 hanger, and the bushings are made out of bicycle tires, and the hardwares, the nuts and bolts are coming from piezo skateboards, and the grip tape is also coming from the piezo skateboards, and the shoes which I were wearing on the day of my LTDL Longboard Stage 4 marathon was from Decathlon. These are running shoes, and it cost me about $1,000, and hopefully I get to complete this marathon with these gears. Okay, and I'm consuming 750 ml of water per 10 kilometers. That's the plan as of now, and my father will be trailing me. Bye. That's me before I started my ride. So let's begin. The first kilometer itself is uphill, then comes a downhill. So time for me to film so that I don't have some heavy breathing. Forgive me. I started my skateboarding app on my Redmi Watch 3 active only after 2 minutes and 42 seconds. But whatever that is there on ZOSG is perfect. Okay, so ZOSG's timing is good. But Redmi Watch 3 is to keep a watch on my heart rate so that I stay on aerobic capacity. Okay, the pop is trailing me. Thank you so much to him for helping me out. Thanks to my mom. She made all the dinner for my pops. She didn't take any help from me. Thanks to her. More importantly so, my My mom helped me in loading the car. She bought me some luggages. So thanks to my mom. First kilometer done by this time. So I'll record whenever it is needed. Okay. Sun is rising. Wonderful weather. But it's going to get hot. Right now the temperature was 28. It could be is. I haven't checked it now. I can't quit my skateboarding app. Yesterday when I checked my weather, the temperature might go hit 38 degrees Celsius by noon. Okay. And I feel the winds, it's cross winds by the direction of the road. We are riding towards the east now. Sun rises in the east, right? So our return ride to the starting point might have some headwinds or crosswinds. All is well. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting me. Keep supporting me. And I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay. Bye, guys. About to take my very first break. To our surprise, there was a huge shade in this part of the service road at exactly at 6.7 kilometers.
Rest for a minute at 7 kilometers.
How do you feel about my ride so far?
So good, confident. You are doing it nicely.
Thank you. Resting near a flyover, service road. Completed 6.7 kilometers. First break at 47th minute. Fasten up strawberry and banana. Flavor tastes like Panjamirdam. It's a temple's, whatever, a divine food that they give to their disciples. So it tasted like that. Felt okay. Gonna taste Emblaze. I can tear it with my hands, both of them. Oh, there's one. Too strong of a flavor. I don't feel any orange here. Feels like concentrated rasna. Trust me, I like electrolyte tablets. For now, I've told my father I'm going to be using the back side of his seat as a dustbin, and I promised him I'll clean it when I'm done. Opening the second packet of bread. 500 ml of water consumed, not 500, 350 ml. I take 2.5 minutes to complete 3 slices like this. Okay. Bye. We'll start in a few minutes. Had about 350 ml of water so far. My clock is not stopped. I have been riding at zone 4 anaerobic for some time. Rested well. Hope I don't hit anaerobic again. Bye. Sun is head on with me. Riding slow. Completed 1/4 of the distance. Like 11.5 kilometers or so. Little more. 1 hour and 28 minutes on the clock. Father is doing incredible help. Very much grateful to him. Bye.
It's 12 kilometers crossed. Beautiful bridge. The Ariyalur Road. Beautiful Ariyalur Road. Trichy to Ariyalur Road.
Oh. How do you feel?
I feel very happy.
Okay. Thanks. Hey, good. Second break coming in at 1 hour 45 minutes. Can tear it with my sweaty hands. This is Panjamurdam. I mean, like, fasten up banana strawberry. You got to see my reaction. I have nothing against fasten up. You need to understand that. I have nothing against brands which are supporting strawberry and banana. You have to understand that. It's my personal things. From my childhood, I never had a fruit. Okay, so it's against the strawberry flavor and banana flavor, which I don't like. Okay, please understand. I'm not against anybody. So Panjamurdam, see my face here. So when you're having it, have it carefully. You're going to put your half the packet onto your mouth and suck it. When you pull out, you might cut your mouth. So always try to squeeze out and drink it. I was stupid. Now this one is sweeter, so I began to like this than the orange flavor. Trust me. Okay, gonna have bread and go. Bye. There was some tarmac patch for about 700 meters, which ends now. Completed 15 kilometers in 1 hour 59 minutes. Two breaks, 3 electrolytes, 3 packets of bread. Bye, see you in the midpoint. That's me, my t-shirt, my entire attire. Wind is helping. Sun has moved to the right, hitting me on the diagonal. There is a little gap between sunglasses temple and my forehead, so I definitely feel the heat. Okay then, bye. So I just applied Sunmud sunscreen cream. Gave something to my father. He is a little sensitive to sun. His skin will actually catch some burns, sunburns. So somehow he is helping me even with that difficulty. Thanks, Pa. So we are good. We took some 10 minutes break. I've been riding in anaerobic capacity for more than an hour, which is not good. So I dropped my heart rate to 140 and we are moving now. Bye. Check my heart rate, 145. Okay, bye. That took about 6 to 7 minutes of break. Completed around 16.2 kilometers or so. It's all uphill. Check again. 16.34. 2 hours 17 minutes on ZOSG. Keeping it running. Never stop my clock. Okay. Bye. Hey, beautiful scenery, wonderful tarmac, beautiful road. I've crossed 20.65 kilometers. I'll be reaching midpoint in few minutes. Pop is extremely helpful today. The one which I genuinely see it, because children usually don't see the sacrifice parents do. Without him, this ride is not possible. Thanks to my mom. So 113 on the heart rate, 2 hours 44 minutes on watch, meaning 3 minutes on ZOSG more. 2 hours and 47 minutes. Could have saved that. I took little long breaks. Okay, see you at the midpoint. At my midpoint, 2 hours 52 minutes, 21 kilometers and 350 meters. I'm going to let it running continuously. Taking a break. That's the exact midpoint tower which I saw in the Google Maps before I started my ride. Feeling happy to have completed the half marathon. That's my board after completing the half marathon. It has got another half marathon to do. So am I. It's windy. Waiting at midpoint for my dad to come. He's making a U-turn and coming here. Bye. That's how I look after riding 21.42 kilometers in 3 hours. Dad is heading this way. Bye. Since the headwinds were strong, I started back my ride with a self-doubt. Headwinds are too strong. Headwinds are too strong. Going my way back to the starting point. The headwinds were too strong and it's blowing probably at 25 kilometer per hour. Having had the less sleep the previous night definitely took a toll on me. Father is a great help. Father is helping me incredibly. Without him, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you. Bye. My first effervescent tablet today. Electrolytes. Fasten up. You can see like how fast the wind is blowing. All the cloth is almost dried over there, and the crops are almost in my direction. So that's my direction, and it's wavering in my direction. So headwinds are too strong. I've done only 3 kilometers or 3 kilometers in what, half an hour. It's too strong. I'm going to be late, but I'll finish it. Thank you. That's me. Bye. Thanks to my pops. Photographs coming from my father's phone. I'm not religious, hence, you will find the sunscreen on my face. While my father is highly religious, you would find some religious symbols on his forehead. Indians tend to wear them on their forehead. Resting right now. Okay, it's my pops. Extremely grateful for him to do this. We both have successfully completed 30 kilometers.
Yeah, we have completed 30 kilometers. Of course, he is from long skateboard. Myself, in lifetime, that running the car within 5 to 6 kilometers speed for more than 30 kilometers is the first time for me. That's also a very interesting experience. Okay.
So yeah, that's how it feels. It's more like in Indian weddings, there will be a wedding night, wherein like the bride or the groom, forgive me, I'm having some short-term memory loss. Okay, so whoever the man is, he'll be groom. He'll be brought in a very slow-moving vehicle, either a car or a horse or something.
Marriage procession.
So it's almost like I've been riding too slow. Headwinds really slowed me down, or it's still slowing me down. And I'm riding in anaerobic capacity. Most of my heart rate were like hitting 168, 170. Okay, I've completed 30. I've got 12.2 to finish, but I'll be finishing near the starting point, so which will add like 300, 400 meters. So my father has extreme confidence in me. He told me like, We'll finish the lunch outside as soon as you finish. So grateful, thankful to him. As of now, with my energy, I can only see next 500 meters or 1 kilometer. So I'll be pushing myself, thinking about completing 31 kilometers and then 32 kilometers. Okay, but it's going to be a little longer because of the headwinds. Otherwise, I could have completed in the same time as I did last time. Because like this time, I've been riding most of the time, then taking rest. Okay, bye. I'm gonna have my electrolyte squeeze and have a bread slice and keep moving forward. Okay, so I ended up liking Fasten Up, and Emblaze is also good as long as like you are extremely exerted. Okay, only then Emblaze tastes really good. Okay, otherwise like it's little strong for my taste. Okay, thank you. This is Srinivasan. Please, you need to trust me when I do say 30 kilometers. See if you can see something via like this angle. Okay. Is it? GPS na card. You see something as 30? Okay, I can't remove it right now. Saving some time. Bye. 30.5 kilometers, 5 hours, 7 minutes. Okay, bye. My sister's mother-in-law came to my house the day before my marathon's night, and she yelled some bad words and said like I wouldn't even cross 30 kilometers, but I was actually able to ride the entire marathon distance. And unfortunately, due to my tiredness and due to the weather being too harsh on me, sun was too hot, I couldn't able to record with my GoPro my further rides after 30 kilometers. So all I did was like take a lot of rest, ride, take a rest, ride, take a rest and ride. Okay.
Nearing completion, maybe just half a kilometer ahead. 42 kilometers is going to be over now.
Of course, my ZOS G bicycle computer GPS distance was different from my father's car's speedometer. But when we corrected the distance in Strava, it was almost equal. But at this moment, I completed 42 kilometers, and there was almost like 1.85 kilometers ahead of me where I was looking for the starting point. But unfortunately, I couldn't find the starting point, and I was forced to end my ride because my ZARSG bicycle computer had only 1 point of battery, and I don't want to lose the entire data of my entire hard work, which was done for 9 hours or so. So I ended my ride abruptly for bicycle computer's battery reasons, and I was also unable to find my starting point because when you were riding on one side of the highway on onward journey for half marathon, and when you make a U-turn and come back to complete your entire ride, the distance was completely varying from left side to the right side on the highways. So I do not know what to do. So I completed my distance. I hope Skate Ideas accepts what I did. I was too tired to record anything, and the following video is recorded after I completed my complete marathon distance.
320, 318.
So you heard my pops saying the time 3:18. I was riding my board since 6 o'clock. Okay. If not for my pops, I wouldn't have done this. He is the show hero. He was so patient. He has been so helpful. I'm extremely grateful to him for a lifetime. I will remember this. Do you want to say something?
It's nice time that we could, as we planned in the morning, he could be able to complete. Of course, for me, it's a different experience coming along with him. He is on the road and of course the temperature is 42 degrees centigrade here, and the wind is almost 30, and with all that he was in pain in doing that in Indian road conditions. But anyway, as far as I am concerned, I was sitting inside the car and following him, but he feels more gratitude towards me. Anyway, it's a moral support as a father just I was giving him all the best that he has done well. I'm very happy of seeing him having done this. So mission is completed now. So
There is a
way.
difference.
I think
Minor difference.
what- I think it has been
GPS
completed.
level.
I think the GPS would say the exact thing. It's more than 42,
42.8.
42.8 kilometers. Okay, of course, my car says 43 kilometers. There might be some difference between the car and
Yeah, it says 43.8.
43.8 it says, my car says. Anyway, that's good that he has completed his mission today. I wish him all the best. Okay, bye. Serious English
I'm very, very grateful to my father. Okay. But the point is, I am extremely exhausted and I have to take a call to close on the starting point, but which is not that far and I don't have much of an advantage. The call was taken on two decisions. One, my tracking device battery was too low, so I have to end my ride. Then I was extremely exhausted because of headwinds, which was blowing at 25 kilometers per hour, but it changed its speed during the course of the day, which I couldn't check myself. My pops checked it, and you know what it is, 30 kilometers per hour. I reached the midpoint 21.25 kilometers in 3 hours or so, or less than 3 hours, and rest of the 6 hours of my ride was slowed down only because of the temperature, which was high yesterday, 42. I thought it would hit only 38, and the point is like it there was headwinds way too much, but I took time to complete the distance. Only thing is there is a minor difference between starting and end point, but I got to do so because of the battery life and my exhaustion. Hope Skate Ideas accepts my thing. Otherwise, like, better luck next time to me. I can't do 100 kilometers. You know what happened in 42. I can't trouble my parents anymore. They are like 70 plus. Okay, so I'm very much grateful to my mom. She has been calling and she has been like extremely kind to know my status. Okay, so this starting point difference was there in my 10-kilometer ride as well, but Skate Ideas was genuinely helpful to consider that, since they understood I don't have an advantage. So this will technically increase my time, but and again, like, the even if I get to the starting point, they will crop the distance and check like what I did. So anyways, the starting point and ending point are 42.25 or whatever, the 42.2 kilometers would have a difference. So anyways, hope Skate Ideas accepts it. I know I'm going to be the last guy, but anyways, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to rest myself and get to home. Pop is still going. I do not know. He is rock solid. I'm touch wood. Thanks to him. Without him, this ride wouldn't have been possible. Thank you so much, guys. Peace. Alien Kicha. Peace. Alien K or Mr. K signing off. Bye. Forgive my cooling glass. I don't have much energy to remove that as well. Bye. Okay. The point is, like, my Redmi Watch 3 Active died after 7.5 hours. Okay, it was already started. Nipala. After left. After
right lo
லெஃப்ட்லேயே போயிட்டு இருக்கோம். யூ டர்ன் போடக்கூடாது. ஸோ so Redmi Watch 3 Active died after 7.5 hours. So that kind of gave me the fear that with one battery point on my bicycle computer, I don't want to take any risk. So I ended my ride. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye. Redmi Watch 3 Active has another version. They call it 5 or something. That has twice the battery capacity or 100 mAh more than what you find in Redmi Watch 3 Active. Okay. Thank you. Bye. It's the last energy of mine. Bye. Mr. K, Alien K. We reached home safely. My pop and my mom helped me unload all the things from the car to my room, and I couldn't clean the car. My pop himself cleaned the car for all the mess that I did during the day during my marathon ride. And fortunately, I was able to complete my marathon ride, and it was quite a disappointment for all the haters. And when I reached my home, they were all like, "Oh, this, the, oh, that, and all that." But anyways, it was a very good experience. I understood who I am. I was able to discover that I could withstand very strong heat and wind and still be able to complete my mission, which is to complete the marathon distance. And I did it for 9 hours. I was understanding myself that I can endure for 9 hours. This was quite an experience for me. Thank you so much, everyone. Even though my Redmi Watch 3 Active watch was shut down abruptly during my ride sessions for the entire marathon, I was able to recover my ride after turning it on or after a single charge or when my Redmi Watch 3 Active was completely dry. And this is the Mi Fitness app results, transferred to the mobile phone. So total calories burned was 6,462. The ride data is recovered for 8 hours and 7 minutes and 24 seconds. My average heart rate was 149, which means like I was in zone 3 and zone 4. And I was able to hit a maximum heart rate of 173, which is not good, by the way. I have hit VO2 max, the maximum ability of my ride, with 173. And if I had pushed myself to 178 and beyond, I might have had a cardiac arrest. So, blue lines indicate zone 1, green line indicates zone 2, yellow line indicates zone 3, orange line indicates zone 4, red line indicate zone 5, which is VO2 max, my maximum effort. So look, you can see that I have spent more time on maximum effort. So the light, which is zone 1, I spent 16 minutes and 6 seconds doing that. Intensive, which is zone 2, I have spent 17 minutes doing that. Zone 3, aerobic capacity, have done about 2 hours and 32 seconds. Anaerobic capacity, which is zone 4, I did it for 3 hours and 14 minutes. VO2, which is the maximum effort I put in, I did it for 2 hours and 18 minutes and 45 seconds. This is not at all good at all. This is only because of the harsh weather, hot temperature. So my maximum exertion experience was like very, very intense. Okay. And also headwinds. Headwinds were also one of the reasons why I got to push myself this hard. And this is not good. This might result in muscle fatigue. And as I said, if I push further beyond my maximum heart rate, I might have suffered a cardiac arrest. But I didn't do that. It's all, everything went in favor because of my father, because I had electrolytes, I had electrolyte gels and proper nutrition planned. So because of all these things, food, water, hydration, and all that, I was able to do it in peace and come back home in one piece. I only took part for the marathon distance. I did not take part for the 100-kilometer stage 5 virtual race. Hence, the stage 4 marathon distance was the last virtual race I participated for the entire season. Did Skate Ideas accept my entry and publish my results? Did I recover well after doing 43.85 kilometers? All those things we will see in our next video. Thank you.